Hey everyone, and welcome to Getting Real with the Housewives. Let's get right into the biggest stories of the week, starting with Bronwyn Newport, because she's opening up about her new romance. Speaking ahead of the Met Gala, the 40-year-old said, "It's tricky to go through anything in public, and a separation also. There's lots of emotions, and it's really layered and nuanced. It's been really joyful and happy to have somebody new in my life." After news broke in December that she and her husband Todd had mutually split after 9 years of marriage, she has been focusing on herself. And by February, she'd begun dating model Brandon Good, and sources tell Us Weekly that she's happier than ever, embracing this new chapter with confidence and positivity. Also, she looked great at the Met Gala. All right, moving on to the OG RHORI stars. They reunited in a new teaser after moving to Florida, claiming a calmer Zen lifestyle in a letter to Manhattan in their brand new Golden Life teaser. But the peace doesn't last. Dorinda and Sonia insist things are quieter, while Kelly and Sonia clash over insults. Ramona yells at Luann over lying, and Sonia's chaotic one-liners and dating confessions keep the drama alive, proving their New York energy actually never left. I'm so excited for this. It looks so good. Ready for the Golden Life. Well, Andy Cohen is addressing the buzz around NeNe Leakes potentially returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Reports confirm NeNe will appear in Bravo's new anniversary spinoff Ultimate Road Trip, marking a limited comeback after years away from the franchise and a past legal dispute with the network. Andy says her involvement will be part of the Atlanta stop on the series, calling it a fitting celebration of 20 years of Housewives history and hinting more surprise appearances are maybe still to come. Fans are reacting strongly as the franchise OG steps back into Bravo's world in a smaller but highly anticipated role. Very excited to have NeNe back on Bravo. Well, Teddi Mellencamp fired back at Dorit Kemsley on her podcast, accusing the Beverly Hills star of hypocrisy amid their falling out. She questioned why Dorit is now playing the victim after being upset by Teddi's comments about PK's interview and their divorce. Teddi doubled down on her criticism of Dorit's past storylines of Beverly Hills, including the burglary scene and claims of manipulated narratives, while also refusing to apologize for her remarks despite acknowledging they were harsh. Dorit responded on Instagram, calling it sad to see a former friend go that low. Oof. Where's Andy in the camera when you need him? Well, Kim Zolciak has temporarily lost physical custody of her 4 minor children with her ex Croy amid their ongoing divorce battle. A Georgia judge ruled that Bierman will have primary custody of KJ, Cash, and twins Kaya and Kane, while Kim will have visitation every other weekend. They will continue sharing legal custody, but Croy will make final decisions when it comes to education, medical care, and religion. The order is temporary, though, until a court hearing on May 21st. Kim called the decision part of a process she hopes will ultimately reveal the truth as the former couple continues their bitter legal fight over parenting arrangements. This has been going on for far too long. All right, well, Kelsey Swanson is officially closing a major chapter in her life. The Rhode Island star revealed she's split from her longtime boyfriend after nearly a decade together, saying the relationship had simply run its course. Despite their luxurious lifestyle, which he funded for years, Kelsey admitted the unconventional dynamic no longer aligned with what she wants, especially as she looks toward marriage and starting a family. Now she's stepping out on her own for the first time, and even stepping out with her longtime friend, rumor boyfriend Bill. It seems like she is, doing very well post-split, including getting a nice payout from it. So, good for Kelsey. All right, well, speaking of Rhode Island, we actually caught up with Joe Ellen, who has been in on all the drama, especially with Rulla. Take a look.
Are you going to apologize to me now? Because I think I'm owed one. You kept on saying that I'm lying, that's not true, this is AI. I was trying to be a good person, and you chose to go on the Housewives knowing what was happening. That's not a me thing. So you made that decision. We talked about it on the show. Did you think we weren't going to talk about it? It's happening under your nose. I don't know.
All right, that is it for this week's episode of Getting Real with the Housewives. Let me know your favorite Housewives moment of the week in the comments.